It was about as encouraging a start as the Canadian senior women's basketball team could ask for on their road to the World Cup. Nayo, Raincock-Ekunwe and Bridget Carleton each poured in 14 points as the Canadian senior women's national basketball team came away with a convincing 78-45 victory over Turkey on Wednesday in the Edmonton Grads International Classic, a tune-up for the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup, taking place in September in Tenerife, Spain. More, Canada, to face Turkey as part of Basketball Week in Edmonton. Canada is ranked a program-high 5th in the global standings, while Turkey is ranked 7th. We held them to 12 points in the first half, which was great, said Canada coach Lisa Thomitis. We let up a bit in the second half and they executed a little better, but it was a good first game for us. Turkey has some injuries, so it was a matter of holding ourselves accountable to ourselves. We know we are going to play some pretty darn good teams down the road here, and we still have the chance to test ourselves against them again. It was our first game and we have some wrinkles to work through, but there were lots of good signs as well. I thought our athleticism and our depth showed. Montreal's Nira Fields, who had a 13-point night, felt her team's strong play without the ball gave them the edge. I thought that we played great defense overall as a team, she said. We really pressured and did whatever we needed on defense to really propel our offense. We really pushed each other. We haven't been together that long and our offense is coming along, which we know takes more time. The Canadian women were 5th in the World Tournament in 2014, their best result since capturing bronze medals in 1986. Despite not dressing many of its expected starters for the Worlds, Canada staked out a 13-0 lead in the opening 5 minutes of the contest, 4 of those points coming from Fields. More, Kim Gaucher guides Canada's women's basketball players as team preps for exhibition games in Edmonton, Turkey, which also put out far from its A team, closed the gap to 17-7 at the end of the first quarter. The host team picked up the pace again to stake out a 29-10 lead midway through the second and 35-12 at the half, with Fields leading the way with 11 points at the mid-mark, followed Carleton, from Chatham, ONT, with 8. Canada's dominance in the match continued in the third quarter, as it entered the final quarter with a 65-29 advantage. It was the first of a 3-game series between the two teams, with additional games taking place on Friday and Saturday in Edmonton. Notes it was the 3rd edition of the Edmonton Grads International Classic, EGIC, which honors the Edmonton Grads, the legendary women's basketball team that swept 4 consecutive Olympic Games from 1924 to 1936 and complied a 96.2 winning percentage and winning 502 of 522 games over a 35-year span. The 2 previous events featured Canada facing the national teams of China in 2016 and Brazil in 2014. The Canadian women's senior national basketball team has made its training base in Edmonton since 2013, during which time it has won 2 FIBA Americas Championships and competed in both the Olympics and at the Worlds. Copyright 2018 The Canadian Press.